My first game in 1936, we had to go to Benambra, and apparently there was a very, very hard feeling between Swifts Creek and Benambra. That came over from the grand final the year before, which Swifts Creek won. I came here in September 35 and they're still celebrating their win against Benambra, and apparently Benambra weren't happy about it. So I thought next year, first game next year was out at Benambra, and it was sort of a bit of an evening up job. Got to nearly half time and developed into a general brawl. I was playing on the wing, and I was lucky. My opponent, he wasn't too keen to go in, and neither was I, so we looked on. And I thought, oh Jesus, they play fair dinkum over here. I think there were 8 or 10 blokes rubbed out, and the umpire was also rubbed out and scrubbed. He happened to be a local bloke here, and he's a great mate of mine, but I'd say he's the worst umpire I've ever seen in my life. He completely lost control of the game altogether. One fellow got rubbed out for life. He was reported for kicking the umpire. Somebody kicked the umpire, and quite candidly I think he needed kicking himself. And it was in the days of the Depression, and a lot of sustenance workers, sassos we used to call them, working on the roads, and that's probably why the standard of football was very good, because we had a lot of people came out into the country, poor fellas, you know, that were willing to work for their keep, tucker and that sort of thing. And they had a big sustenance worker camp out doing up the Corrion Road, and this fella that got rubbed out for life, he was one of them. But nowadays, Benambra and the Creek are quite good mates. You know, very well, I think, don't we? Yeah. Swifts Creek had a little rover, and apparently he had an enemy at Benambra. He was also a rover, and he said, all of a sudden, there's this bloke, he's down, see? And he said, I was just going to racing and slipped the beat into him, and some dirty bugger hit me from behind.